Another one that's really top producer is the grapefruits out here. So if you got a grapefruit tree, those things can grow large. You can actually get them big enough that you can walk underneath them. My mom has one that, it's kind of like a large igloo. You can walk inside and wander around kind of the base of it, and a lot of fruit. And the Ruby Red has been consistently probably the best producer, but the Oro Blanco is probably our favorite. So there's my sub-favorite inside of the grapefruit world. Really wonderful fruit tree.
I like the pink lady.
You like the pink? Okay.
I do.
And
mainly because we have a variety of citrus. And right now, you were saying, this is the best production time. Well, just going out and we've got this squeezer. So you go pick a couple oranges, a lemon, grab a pink lady grapefruit, and just kind of squeeze it all together and make this citrus drink. And the pink lady adds a nice flavor to that drink.
Oh, I believe that. That's and a nice color too.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, beautiful color. And and oddly enough, a lot of people kind of are still afraid of, if they're older than 30, they're afraid of the yellow ones because they're used to some of the yellow ones were really tart. But the newer varieties, I don't know if I would call it newer. There's an heirloom variety, the Oro Blanco. That one is probably the sweetest of all the grapefruits, and that's one of our top sellers. Once we give people a taste test, so at the farmer's market, at Pecan Lake Farmer's Market, we do taste tests of citrus all the time, and as soon as people taste the Oro Blanco, they're going to grab 2 or 3. When they look at the look of it, they're like always going to the pinks. They're going to the star rubies. They're going to the pink ladies. They're going to the rubies. They're going for the color. But as soon as they taste that Oro Blanco, there's no going back. They jump right to that wonderful sweet Oro Blanco, and that's the one they pick, and that one sells out.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to come out and try one now.
Well, it's a great time, especially this is the season for citrus, especially out at the Pecan Lake Farmers Market. We have at Queen Creek Botanical Gardens, and a lot of great stuff.
And does it still retain a tartness like a grapefruit?
It has it's a lot less tart, so it doesn't have that weird little bitter aftertaste. Okay. It's still a little on the tart side, but it's the sweetest of all of them. I mean, that's one if you added salt to it, which I don't know why my wife's family does that. That's a tradition for their family. They put salt on their grapefruits. That fits the mold even better in my mind. But most of them, I mean, I only would put salt on anything like that if it was a little too bitter. And so it's a fruit option. It's a grapefruit that you can definitely go without the salt if you need to take the bitter away, because it doesn't have it. It's really nice. There's another one that's even sweeter, harder to find, Ambrosia. The Ambrosia grapefruit. It's almost orange in color on the outside, and it's a little bit, it's nice. But that's a good one. Grapefruit.
So, are we through 3?
That is 3.
Oranges,
Number 3.
Lemons, and
Oranges,
grapefruit.
lemons, and grapefruit. And obviously, there's some subcategories, and that's why I highly recommend just get a hold of our year-round fruit calendar so you can get the sub-varieties and kind of pick the one that's best fit for you, because there's a lot. I mean, we have an abundance of available fruit trees that we can grow in Arizona, and that's why we had to narrow it down to top 20. And in many cases, like this one, the grapefruit, it's a category more than it is just a single tree.